Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Stock Market Daily Update. I'm Aditya from Mostly Bearish. First of all, we are going to start off with talking about the updates that I provided on my Telegram channel and the trades that I took. Now, those who are new can join the Telegram channel. The link is given in the description below. These are updates during the market hours about the stocks and index that I'm going to be looking at. And I don't provide any calls, so don't expect any calls from my side. So let's get started. Post which we're going to be talking about Nifty and Bank Nifty levels for tomorrow. Tomorrow being expiry, I might be a buyer or a seller, depends on how the market is moving. Just a recap, last Thursday, we had a range bound market which was in the favor of sellers on either side. Let's take a look at how the index may move in the second half of this video. Let's get started with the trades that I took. The first update that I had provided was on Wockhardt. Wockhardt had a big gap up, right? Now, automatically, this is a stock that I wanted to see on the sell side on a 1 minute time frame. When the prices started moving up, I knew my limited losses were the high that it was created at the first minute itself. And from there, the prices started falling. So my entry, I don't know if you will be able to see on a 1 minute time frame. Let me try to do it, right? So as and when the prices started moving upwards, right, I had started selling it mainly because I knew that there are higher chances that the prices may come downwards, right? So somewhere around 522 was my average sell price. From there, when the prices started coming down at around 516 to 17 levels, I had completely exited at this candle at a market order, mainly because I did not want to hold it for too long, because the open of the day would have extremely been a proper point of contact. Right from there, the prices would have started moving up. So there's a 1 minute time frame that I had taken a trade on. From there, when the prices started moving up again, I had taken another trade on the top side, mainly because the higher level wasn't tested. Now from there, there are more chances that prices may start coming down. If you see this candle itself, this gave over 2% move, and at lower level somewhere around here, I had exited as well. Now, from there, I had updated that I'm not going to be short selling Wockhardt anymore. Now, the reason, if you see, from here, the prices started moving up, and this was the upper circuit for Wockhardt. And from there, I had updated also that it has hit the upper circuit. So, don't always try to keep having one directional position and be open to changes in the market. Now, if I actually held on to my position for longer, expecting the prices to come lower than this, I would have been in a loss, and I would have been in an extreme loss. I would have actually cut my position at the high of the day itself. But then, if that was missed, I would have been in a loss. So as traders, try to look at the opportunity and the time, which is extremely important. I'm trying to provide some value to retail traders based on how I trade itself. And I'm providing live updates on my Telegram as well. Now, from there, yes, the prices during the day started coming down. I did not look at this mainly because I was looking at Bank Nifty at that time, which was rallying way more than expected itself. Now, the second update was Reliance. Reliance is a part of stock market week ahead itself. Reliance, ITC, Infosys, all of them have been performing really well. And these are the stock picks which I had from the week ahead video, which I shot on Saturday. Now, all of them are in an uptrend, whereas ITC is already hit by target of 205 and went higher than that as well. Reliance has initiated the upside also, which you can see in the second half, there was more upside to Reliance. The third stock was BEL, that is Bharat Electronics Limited. At around this level is where I had provided the screenshot. Now, when there was a rejection here, that is where I had entered. From here, when the prices started moving upwards, this gave about 2% movement and I exited also. Now, I also updated that this is a strong stock, which I'm not going to look at retracement. Well, I was proven wrong, but I did not take any trade, so nothing actually happened. The prices started moving downwards. My expectation was that the prices are going to take support somewhere around here. And from there, we may see a bigger up move, which it might touch 10% as well and break the circuit. I had that expectation. The prices did not go according to that. That's why I did not enter any new position. Now, talking about Nifty, Nifty also was pretty much in a range in the morning, but towards the second half there was a rally in Nifty, whereas Bank Nifty as well, which was the update that I provided from this initiation of the up movement itself, right? From this initiation of up movement that I had provided, the prices started moving upwards on crossed 30,800 on future charts as well. Now let's talk about the expectation that I have on Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Last week, again, I'm telling, we had a completely range bound day, whereas Wednesday was pretty much volatile on both sides last week. Today we had volatility only on, not volatility, we had momentum only on one side, that is on the buy side, where the prices started moving up. Now for tomorrow, let's take a look at the daily chart to understand what can be the possibility, and then we'll break down into a smaller time frame. Again, we have crossed 13,500 on spot Nifty as well, right? Now this is an area which is going to be, because it's a round figure of 13,500, if there is any gap down, I'm going to look at sell side opportunity based on confirmation. Let's take a look at the Nifty internals. Now the trend line that I've been drawing for quite some time, right? If you guys are following my videos rigorously, then you will know that this trend line is what I'm going to be looking at. Now it has been supported constantly, and from there we saw that upside trend line as well, which I drew, right? The prices have touched that as well. Now as long as the prices, if prices do move above this or gap up above, I'm going to be looking at exhaustion, where the prices may actually take resistance, and from there might be a fall. Now if there is a big fall where this trend line is broken on closing, then there might be an expectation in a fall where the prices can reach even 13,450 to 13,400 as well. Now this is an expectation I have for tomorrow. If proven wrong, I'm going to be updating on my Telegram live during the market if there is momentum on the top side itself. So this is the range which I'm going to be looking at, but mostly on the sell side, and where basically what I mean by sell side is I'll be a put option buyer depending on how the option premiums are moving and what time of the day it is as well. Now talking about Bank Nifty is crossed more than 30,800. If you see, the high created is 30,807.25 on spot, and it crossed way above that on future charts. Now we know I've been telling that I am extremely bullish on the index as of now until I see a proper reversal. Now see, this is the line which has been supported. The price didn't get the support, did not even reach, the prices did not even reach the support, right? Now as long as the prices open above this, look at the prices moving upwards till a resistance point where it actually takes resistance and starts to consolidate or probably reverse from there. But if the prices come below this itself, I'm going to be looking at an opportunity where the prices can test somewhere around here. And from there, if there is a rigorous fall, which I'm not really expecting mainly because of expiry, but last to last expiry, it did happen. So I'm going to be having an open view. And if that actually happens, I'm going to be looking at, because this fall itself will be a big movement, right? Now, even for it to come and test the support level here, it's going to take some time, and plus these are going to be big candles. So that is going to be an opportunity. Don't forget about that. So I'm going to be looking at that as well. I hope you guys have understood like what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to tell you about the trade so that you get a visual understanding about how to trade the market itself. And I'm providing live updates on my Telegram. For those who are new, and if you want to learn candlestick analysis, I'm leaving a link in the description where I've shot short videos about precise candles and showing them on charts as well. Make sure you watch that, because you will be learning on your own, and one day you can call yourself self-made trader as well, just like me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because I'll be coming out with new educational videos soon.